Hello, in this lesson I want you to draw and find angles in standard position. I want you to convert between degree measure and radian measure. Some vocabulary we're going to come across is standard position, initial side, terminal side, co-terminal angles, radian, central angle, and arc length. First off, an angle can be positive or negative. That's what we're going to start talking about today. So an angle can be any real number in the world. An angle in standard position, when we draw it in the coordinate plane, has its initial side, has the beginning as the positive x-axis. Then when I draw my angle, my second line is going to be my terminal side. So my angle is going to be the measure between those two. If you go in a counterclockwise position, that's a positive measure. If we go in a negative degree, we're going to go clockwise. On this particular problem, notice I've got an angle of 405 degrees because what happens is I start with my positive x-axis. I go all the way around once, that's 360, plus another 45 degrees, so that'll give you 405 degrees. That's also a negative angle, negative 315, if I go in the clockwise direction, because 360 minus 45 is 315. So you can see angles, the same angles can have different measures when you draw them. Now let's take a look at a couple examples here. I want to draw an angle with standard position of 215 degrees. So if I think here, I'm going to make my coordinate plane. And I'm going to start with my first angle. I'm going to put my beginning side is in the positive x-axis. So that's where I start with. Now if I go 215 degrees, well I know here's 90, here's 180, and then here's 270. Well, 215 is going to be between 180 and 270. So here's my angle, which is going to be 215 degrees. Or if I think it would be 180 plus another 45 degrees from the x-axis. Let's take a look at a negative 40 degrees. So once again, I'll draw my coordinate plane. Notice it's negative, so I'm going to go in the clockwise direction this time. And when I go around clockwise, I'm going to start at 0 degrees. And then I'll have negative 90 over here. Well, so here's my positive x-axis, and then I'm going to have 40 degrees, going negative 40 degrees in the clockwise direction. And that's what we'll do for that.